Tonight on EA Sports, it's Super Bowl Sunday.
Talk, all the hype, but the past is prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. On the return, it's Taylor. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson dancing to his left. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A give to Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker. It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Jackson. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. First down and much more for Henry. 64 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Off the play fake. Whitaker. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, Whitaker. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble.
And this is picked up by the Dolphins. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flushed out right. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Jackson now. He'll buy some time right. They'll get this off to Taylor. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. 2nd down at 4. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kamara. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th. And this time he is in. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Micah Parsons leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off play action. Whitaker. Buying time to his left. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side, and that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Whitaker. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison in the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Demario Davis came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Whitaker. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got his big tight end here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try the left side. Henry. And he'll go down at the 28. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. Henry again on 2nd down. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Washington on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Whitaker. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Chase Young in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now is not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game. Take the points when they're there. And put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. First down and more for Jackson. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Play action. It's Jackson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And all the way down to the 29. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Jackson steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now it's Jackson. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. On 1st and 10, Whitaker. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Whitaker. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, these two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
They'll run with Henry. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Looking to throw on second down. Whitaker. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Off the play fake. Whitaker. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson, and that is incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. Set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Off play action. Whitaker. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Whitaker. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Check four. That's the safety.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Throwing again. Whitaker. And caught by Henry. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. On 2nd down, Mostert. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 3-yard touchdown run. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Jackson. To throw on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Jackson.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And some room to work. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson.
He'll get that one to Taylor, complete.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Throwing is Jackson. Being checked. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. From the gun, it's Jackson. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin.